Hey everybody, and welcome back to Falcon Plays Rimworld, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different type of Rimworld. Let me get the game going on here first and foremost, because that's always a good thing. Now, by what I mean we're going to be doing a little bit different type of Rimworld, let me check if these guys are set to be recruited. That one totally is. And what about James Brown? By the way, Brizinger, James Brown, they're all waiting for recruitment as well, so assuming this episode takes place before I renamed one of these prisoners, then, James Brown, Brizinger, welcome to the colony soon enough, once you guys are, allowing yourself to get recruited and whatnot. Today we're doing a bit of a different type of Rimworld as I first started saying off, and by what I mean by that is we're going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A type of Rimworld as we have a mental break soon by the SNES. SNES, man up. What is your problem now, SNES? Too many bodies around. It's too dark. You know what? I can't control the eclipse, the foggy rain, and the bodies. That's all on you. You guys have to do this, not me. Either way. Q&A, Rimworld. That's what we're doing today. Not Q&A about the game. We know enough about the game, I'd imagine. Speaking of knowing about the game, Jeff, why don't you finish fixing that... well, not fixing it, but building that wall over here. Okay, either way. We're going to be doing a little Q&A about, me, Falcon. Yours truly, I guess. The dude behind the videos, the dude behind the voice, etc., etc. Now, I was asked to do this a few, I suppose, videos ago. I was just asked by someone like, hey, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? And that's fine, I don't mind doing it. The thing is that I just can't talk about myself straight up like that, right? I just can't do it. Like, I have a big problem against it. It's kind of like when you go to a job interview, right? And boss is interviewing you, like, why should we give you this position, yada yada, tell me a little bit about yourself. I hate that question so much. It's like, what do you mean tell me a bit about myself? I mean, I'm gonna obviously bullshit you. I'm not gonna tell you the real true about me. What I'm gonna tell you that I go out at night and, like, I peek into women's windows and, like, I pleasure myself to women, like, dressing and, I'm not gonna say that, obviously, if I did that. Not that I do that. That would be silly and perverted and, quite sick of me. I don't do that, Mom and Dad. I swear to God. Those charges against me, they're false. I'm telling you. That lady had it against me. No, but in reality, who's gonna tell you the truth? Nobody, right? So, well, I mean, not everybody, I guess. Some people. I guess some people are trustworthy and whatnot. I'm just a scumbag, so I'm really not to be trusted and whatnot. But no, I'm over here down talking to myself again. But you guys are already used to that, I suppose, so no big problem there. No, okay, but in reality, I was asked to talk about myself. So, like I said, I'm terrible about doing that just right off the bat. So I asked you guys at the last few videos now, hey, leave me some questions, yada yada yada, we'll take care of this, and you guys left me your questions, and I will be doing today, answering your questions, and et cetera, right? So, without further ado, let's actually get into this as my guys are over here setting up. Just give me 1 second, guys, and I'll get into these questions really quickly. I wanted to do a little bit of expansion in terms of the battery zone area. I also want to make sure that we do have blast charges there and there, right? So our reinforcement is kind of set up to a degree. One of the other things that we are, however, missing is we need this launch pad is kind of roofed under, so not everything that's in here is pretty much getting the benefit of being sent out. In order to do that, I'd have to kind of bring down this wall to placate the fact, but I'm really worried considering what could happen here in terms of, like, I guess shit caving in on me, right? So instead, what we're going to do then is to actually just go ahead and build another launch pad, like right about so, I'd imagine. And that'll be pretty good about that. And I'll switch that over to guns. Now, I set up all these equipment racks here because what I want to do is actually haul off all of our M16s and M24s and kind of keep them over here. And then we'll sell everything else. So, basically, the equipment racks I mentioned earlier are pretty useless, and they are. I still maintain that fact, but at the same time, I have so many goddamn guns and not enough people to sell them to that it's just that they're stacking up on me. I can't do anything about them, so might as well put them in an equipment rack, I suppose, and, have them just be there and kind of rust away. Other than that, we also have to kind of rebuild, or not rebuild, but expand our battery room over here. But in order to do such a thing, I either quickly have to mine out through here, because we will be expanding this downward for sure. And I also want to set myself up a door from the battery room in here, so that we kind of don't have to go all the way across and whatnot. So we'll be doing that definitely for sure here. So, while that is going on, let's go ahead and go with the questions here. So, the first person, I think he's the person who asked me about the whole talking about myself type of thing. So, one of the things I actually got to do before, I apologize I'm going on a tangent here, is that I got to set these things up for the type of weapons that you want to put in there. Also, you're just be grabbing any sort of weapon and putting it there, and that's not how I want to do this. So as soon as they, I hopefully don't start, essentially, what I'm trying to say is here, I hope they don't start, bringing in weapons just yet. Hopefully they finish building those equipment racks, and then I'll set up the priorities for those racks. Racks on racks on racks, stacks on stacks on stacks, as, you know, Jay-Z and, Kanye caught me, or should I say Jeezy, Kanye, whatever you want to go with. Either way, let's see. First question, Jeffrey Wilson was like, hey, what is your real name? Alright, so, I'll tell you my real name. Thing is, I kind of want to keep my personality, like my own personal life separate. Internet's one thing, and reality's a different thing, you know. Just because in reality, I'm big doofus, and then like online, I'm kind of like a badass. You know how it is, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? No, I don't care. I'm just fucking around, guys. My real name, Brian. Falcon. Is not my real name. Surprise, surprise, right? I mean, not that Falcon would be a, you know, bad name. I think it'd be a pretty badass name, as a matter of fact. But no, my name's Brian, so there you go, Brian. Plain old Brian, plain old white bread type of name. Nothing really exciting about that, but there you go. Are you married? Jeffrey Wilson asks. Jeffrey Wilson, I am not married. I'm terrified of marriage. Well, I'm not really terrified of it, but, you know, it's kind of like, it's another person to look after. I could barely look after myself. I mean, it's too much of a hassle, too much of a problem. You know, if you could live together in a harmonious type of situation with no marriage needed, then hey, there you go. Perfect. That's all you really need, right? So, married? No, absolutely not. I am dating, if you kind of want to know about that, I suppose. Dating, yes. Married, no. Luckily, the person I'm dating feels kind of the same way about marriage, too, so it kind of works out quite well, as a matter of fact, so there you go. Any kids? Or how old are you, I should say? Jeffrey Wilson asks. Jeffrey, I'm 74 years old. I'm an old-ass man. If you couldn't tell by the way I talk and the things I say, I'm obviously senile. All the pop culture references I make from, you know, 20 or fucking 70 millennia ago. No, I'm not 74, but I am indeed in my mid-20s, so I'll tell you about that there. I'm in my mid-20s for sure. I'm not 74. Maybe one day, maybe I'll be lucky enough to live to that long, but for some reason I kind of doubt it. I don't know, I just feel like something horrible's gonna happen to me someday or another. Just don't think that is the wrong way. It's just like I have a really paranoid mindset and whatnot. Either way, let's see. Brizinger and James Brown are still hanging out over there, right? Again. The other thing we need to do is actually build a few tables. I was told recently, hey, Falcon, they're eating on the floor now. Why? And I'm like, oh shit, you know what? I forgot to give these people their own situation in their sit area. Because remember we had tables, right? But then I expanded that area over here to kind of give them their own rooms and whatnot. So we had to destroy that, and then I never rebuilt it. Chair, where are you, Chair? So let's go ahead and set this up again. Make this like a whole mess hall type of thing here. Alright, guys. You guys are good to go there? Good. Dining room area and whatnot. Alrighty. And everything is set up pretty good. The other problem is that our food, we're kind of pretty much, yeah, that's what I feared. So here, guys, really quickly before we continue on with the questions. There's a lot of them, believe me, I'll get to all of them for sure. Resources, no. This is just going to be for weapons. Oh, god damn it. And here's the big problem. I have to go through this. For weapons, I have to do everything but, shit. Alrighty, let's see here. M16 and M24s, no. Everything else good. And we'll make this, sure, preferred, I suppose. The thing with the priorities for the stock rooms, or stockpiles, I should say, is that for some reason, critical and important and debris, for instance, seems to, like, mesh really bad. Like, essentially what starts happening is the game starts losing frames like crazy. So that's one of the things you want to keep in mind. If you're playing Rimworld and suddenly your frames start dropping, like, I'm talking about, like, 3s and 4 frames a second, it's because the stockpile area might be a little bit jacked up. There's a big bug in that, and hopefully they fix it real soon. Let's see here. This is going to be for resources. Yeah, I need to start selling off some of this food, because we have so much food, honestly. It's just not really... And considering the fact that we produce food so much, it's like, I might as well just sell it off, honestly. And this metal, if anything, the metal should be like, fuck that, let me keep the metal. And then, what is this, silver? See, there's silver over here, as a matter of fact, when that shouldn't even be the problem. So, alright, what we're going to do here is that'll stay food. This will stay food. For this launch pad, let's make this one, yeah, this is my fault. See, this was metal up your ass, the original one. So let's make it so metal is a no-go. We'll put silver here, and sure, make that critical, I guess. And maybe they'll start hauling this metal over here and whatnot. And then this right here should be nothing but metal. Silver, fuck that. We need silver on the launch pads to buy stuff. That's the only reason why we need silver, so there you go. Maybe they'll go ahead and switch that up really quickly. And then, let's see, as for my weapons pile. For this, we need everything but M16s and 24s. And same situation here. M16s and M24s, alright. And then same situation here, I'd imagine. We have uranium there, that's fine, no big deal there. Okay, so there you go. And then for this, I'm still not sure what to do with this launch pad. For now, let's just make it, I guess, food. Just because we have so much of it anyway. So, actually weapons will probably be good too as well. But in order for this to actually launch off, as you see the shadow right there, it means that it's roofed, so not all of it's going to actually be getting the benefit of being sent off. But, I'll do that later, because we have to expand my battery room regardless. So, one thing at a time, though. So, this will be silver, metal's going to be going off here, and then we have some more food right there. That's cool. And, yeah, that's about it. Okay, so now that's going on. Let's go ahead and go on with the questions. Oh, really quickly. I forgot to mine this area as well. Essentially, I'm trying to set up a few more solar panels to get a little bit more, I guess, power going on in the system overall. Or the batteries, I should say, so that'll be there for that. And I suppose we could... Let's just do it this way. Yeah, that'll work out right there. Alrighty, so next question. Still from Jeffrey Wilson. He had a few questions. I don't mind answering a few, though. No big problem. Jeffrey Wilson was, any kids? Absolutely not, Jeffrey. I think that's, any kids that I know of, no. If there are any, little Falcon Juniors out there, some little, fledglings just that I am not aware of, then, again, I wouldn't know, but not that I know of, and, hopefully not anytime soon as well. I don't think I'm really ready to look out after, another individual other than myself. It's part of the reason why the whole marriage thing I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I'm not too crazy. I mean, I can barely look after myself. I barely remember to kind of feed myself and, bathe myself and, whatever other things that, a human needs in order to survive. I barely remember to do that myself. So, in order to kind of look after an infant and do the same things for them that I could barely do for myself, yeah, I think the kids are better off than actually, not being part of my, life. So, no kids, not that I know of. Are you working? Yes, I do work. I'm basically a bit of a marketing essentially and a little bit of advertising. That's as much as I'll go into it though, just because, again, one thing, internet thing, the other thing's kind of like personal life and whatnot, but I am into like marketing and whatnot like that, so it gives me a lot of free time, thankfully, to kind of do this, which I like doing, the whole YouTube thing and whatnot, so it's kind of like a commission type of thing, so, as long as you're doing alright, then you kind of have like the free time. If I start doing bad, it's kind of like, okay, well, gotta start, getting shit together and actually, paying attention to what I'm doing, so probably videos aren't that important, but as of now, things are going pretty good, so that's why it gives me a little bit of time to actually mess around and, do the YouTube thing, which I'm enjoying pretty much. So, there you go. Where are you from and where do you live? I am from plain old United States of America. And, hold the hate. I'm aware that a lot of people hate us, and that's perfectly fine. I hate myself too, so, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. If anything, if you're booing at the screen right now, I'm probably booing alongside of you, so... Oh, good about that. And where do you live? I live in the southwestern United States. California, if you want to be in fact. California, here I come. Alright, whatever. Don't necessarily have a singing voice at all. I'm really tone deaf when it comes to melodies and whatnot, so apologize about that. Alright, for those who haven't turned off the video just yet, I'll continue on with the questions. Let me just quickly set up this, well, let me deconstruct this while I'm at it here. And then we'll go ahead and set up another solar panel in its place. And we do need another one over here as well. Alrighty. So yeah, I know there's a lot of solar panels, but I kind of want to start getting some more energy and whatnot, because we have a lot of fucking lights going on over here through essentially our whole mining system that we have going on here. As you can see though, the mining's just about done, so I'm going to have to extend this real soon, and the moment we get all this out of the way, we'll be able to start building our village up here, which is really, really exciting and whatnot. A little bit of a slower episode today, guys. I am aware of that, but, again, it kind of lets me able to answer these questions without having to worry about, micromanaging too many things, so Alrighty, so everything's still going according to plan, though. It seems that way. Oh, you know what? Really quickly, I'm gonna cut off, and I have to do a little bit of editing on these 24s and M6. Actually, no. Are they just bringing them over? It seems that they're just bringing them over, considering the fact that for the other weapons piles, they're. No, you know what? Let me cut off really quickly, guys. Alright guys, and sorry about that. We took care of that whole situation with the equipment racks. I had to go through each and every single one of these one by one and change the priority on them, so unfortunately you can't mass change their priorities and whatnot. Our food's still all over the floor. Why is that, guys? Don't we have a situation here where we could put food? Figure it would. Oh, this is for weapons only? Really? Oh, well what about this one over here? This one's for food, right? Oh, this is for everything. Okay, let's just make that for food then, and go ahead and drag the food over here. Let's see. Anything else I could do here? Might as well just turn this one into food for now, I'd imagine. So foods, turn off weapons and everything else. Is that gonna work out? Yes, seems that way. Alrighty. We have so much goddamn food, man. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, and they're bringing over the other weapons of any kind. Yeah? Alright, good. And there's gonna be a little bit of a difference going on inside the rooms as well. I'm actually switching that up to give the rooms a bit more feel. These make these guys happier and whatnot. So that'll get done as we continue talking here. And Jeffrey Wilson, the last question with Jeffrey Wilson. He had quite a few. Sorry, guys. He was like, his last question is, why are you so epic? Well, I think that's pretty much obvious at this point, right? I'm just a fucking Falcon. What can I say? I pretty much wrote it to be my own drum, essentially, and that's why. No, I'm really not. I'm just a commoner. I'm like Dusty Rhodes, essentially. Just the American dream. Just not really living the American dream whatsoever. I'm just kind of kicking and clawing myself through the American dream is really what's happening here. But either way, Jeffrey, thanks for all your questions, and hopefully that taught you a little bit more by himself, and just in time for a raider assault here as well. Guys, I'm over here in the middle of a question thing. I have no time to deal with you guys right now, especially so many of these fucking guys here. Alrighty, so they're hanging out in the upper right portion, meaning they could either come from this side or from this side. Either way, we have blast charges. You know what? I'm gonna try to recruit a few for sure, right? But I'm gonna play it a bit more conservative this time around and actually just try to take out as many as I can. Because we're doing questions right now. I have no time to be bothered. Plus, there's still a lot of bodies still out there that we haven't hauled off just yet. How is my overview looking out over here? Hauling one and one, cleaning for a few of these guys, as a matter of fact. So, suppose mining is you to Bolt and Batman, huh? I suppose if you guys aren't doing that, you can start doing a little bit of hauling as well, though. I wouldn't complain about that. And hauling in a 1 for Brandon the Fabulous. Okay, that seems to be just about right either way. Yeah, okay. Actually, we should knock down only one grower now because I think that we have more than enough food at this point. So how about Mighty Mikey? You start doing some hauling as well. Oh, you have mining as a 1, huh? So you go and do mining, like growing at a 2, but mining 1, Melting Cat. Melting Cat's over here handling mining as well, because he's a good miner. But if you're not mining, let's see if we can just start doing some hauling as well. That'd be actually really important right now. Alrighty, so the raid is gonna actually come down really soon enough, and we'll... oh, do we have everybody equipped? That's the real question here. We should. I'm pretty... Oh, wait, Herb was the one that was down, right? No, Herb is back. Oh, everything's good. Okay, never mind. I'm having Herb flashbacks here when he always goes down fighting raiders. No offense against you, Herb. It's my fault for sending you out there to ticket things, but I kind of rely on you to actually get some knockouts and whatnot. So, let's see. Next question is by... sorry if I can't pronounce the name. It's Vudchiprejik. Vudchi? Okay, let me just call you VUD, Bud. So, Bud asks, what is your passion? Oh, God. That's a deep question, man. I wasn't really ready for this type of line of questioning here. What is my passion? Oh, man, I wish I had something really insightful to say, but I really don't. I've mentioned I'm a man-child at heart, and, you know, it's partially true. It's not no lying about that, honestly. My passion is going to seem really minimalistic just because I don't really have many big dreams in mind for life, it seems. I just kind of roll with the punches, I guess, see whatever comes. My passion... fuck. I have an exquisite, respect and representation for the arts, obviously. I go to a lot of classical shows, I go to a lot of museums, art exhibits. Art is my passion, no. That's really not. I wish I could have something insightful like that to say, but it's really not the case. My passion, well... it used to be music, Like, not making music, that required too much skill. But just listening to music, I had a big thing for that. But now recently, I've kind of really fallen off. I watch a lot of television, which is weird because before I just listened to a lot of music, didn't watch TV at all, and now it's switched over. Now it's music completely, or television completely and music completely. Like, I have a, you know, I kind of hate to say it, but I kind of have like one of those quasi-pitchfork type of stands when it comes to certain movies and whatnot. So it bothers me to say it, but it's kind of true. I mean, who am I lying? Who am I gonna kid here? Yeah, whatever. Who am I gonna kid here? But that's kind of the case. So these guys aren't rating on me. No. Okay, go away. AI, I don't need your quotes here. But no, I'm a big Batman fan. Television shows. I'm a big collector in a sense. Which kind of goes with my whole pack rat mentality. I finally think that my whole pack rat mentality in games is actually traversed into real life now. And I have a really big thing for collecting just whatever. Like, say you get me, like, say I have 2 of one item. Next thing you know, it's like, I'm like, you know what's a good idea if I just start collecting this? And that could be like a piece of shit, probably. Oh, you know, I have 2 pieces of shit, might as well just start collecting shit now. It's really weird, like, a big collector, really into television. It's not, I know it's not really in depth. I'm not over here, like, you know, telling you, like, you know, over here trying to discover a cure for cancer, that's my passion. World peace, that's probably a passion. I think, go with that, how about that? Go with world peace. My passion is one day we could all live in equality and peaceful harmony. Here comes the Raiders to kind of go and dash my hopes in that, though. It's kind of like, oh yeah, peaceful equality? Well, fuck that, here we come. And speaking of here we coming, why are you guys setting shit on fire over here? Oh, because you fought a boomrat. Okay, that's cool. So, let's see where these guys decide to go through. And at the same time, we might as well just militarize my peeps here. So, I think this will probably just about militarize everybody here, so let me do this, and I think I just about tagged everybody, right? It surely seems that way. Don't call me Shirley. Sorry. Again, television. I've been watching a lot of Office recently, too, so... actually, I've been watching The Office, but, beyond Season 7, which I hadn't seen before, so I have to watch the season with Steve Carell's last season, and then the last 2 seasons where I had no Steve Carell, and I heard it kind of went downhill and whatnot. But whatever, I'll still watch it, see what happens. Okay, so let's see here. I'm setting up everybody over here. I've been told I should probably start splitting up groups, and that's not a bad idea. As a matter of fact, we could probably try it out today. I'm just trying to make sure where to send who. The thing is, I still have to train my guys in proper shooting so that we have a good balance right now. I can't just split up the group like, say, half and half without knowing who's a good shooter and who's not. So it seems that, man, they're just breaking off really bad here. These assholes. Set shit on fire, of course, the Raider way. Alright, it seems that the majority of them are going to probably come through this side, though, so that is probably one of the things to look forward to. So, there's going to be a few going on the top side, though, so how about this? Batman, you are going to go and hang out over here, I'd say. And then, old Harry. Harry's just like, where do you want me to now, boss? Try not to get myself knocked out this time. Yeah, well, Harry, you know what? You say it, but you never really do accomplish it, now do you? Jeff, you go and hang out over there, along with... Well, actually, let me keep Herb here, because he is a long-distance guy. Penske's a long-distance guy. Let me give you Moldad right there, and then we'll also do Old Mangina right about there. And that'll kind of split up the group to a degree, I'd imagine. And here comes a lot of these guys. So now we could put Penske over here in long distance, Herb in long distance, and then Brandon could be up close and personal, along with Kyle. And then Bro Kick is an up close and personal guy right about there. Now, the problem is that we're still waiting on a few of these characters to show up here. Udabolt. Udabolt doesn't have a weapon. That's what I was fearing. Udabolt, I think he rocked the M16 of some kind, right? So there you go. Get that on you. Melting Ked. Melting Ked, where are you doing? And you're going to hang out right back here. And Udabolt, still need to give him a weapon. Snez. Snez, you could go and hang out next to Bro Kick right about there, I'd imagine. Okay, and here comes the first pile, so let's go ahead and actually set... Oh, let's go with this one, I'd imagine. Oh, here comes one more guy still. I should have probably waited up, but okay, no big deal. And let's see, we're gonna get about 5 or so on the top side. Okay, so those guys are kind of injured already, pretty good. Got the initial hit in there, and then Mighty Mikey is heading over there. So, Mighty Mikey, let's see, do we have just about enough guys here? It does seem that way. I might just send Mighty Mikey to go and give him a hang, just about. Oh, let's say here, I'd imagine, as well. Okay, I think that'll work out. We'll see how this kind of works. They giving up over here. Don't give up. Oh, here they come. So these guys are coming in, and then... Oh, god damn it. You know, these guys are already kind of hurt, so in reality, it wouldn't even be a good idea for me to let me just go ahead and handle some melee. How about that? So Bro Kick, you and Snez go and handle this man over here. And then Brandon, you go and handle Dandy Escapee along with Kyle. And then Melting Cat, go and work on O'Brien. Penske, go work on John the Butcher. And then you go work on another one of these guys there, I suppose. So we're gonna do melee all around and see how this goes. Wait a minute! Bolt! Stop it! Maniac. Go and fight Zachary the barkeep. Uh-oh. And they used the frag grenade on this thing over here. So, might as well set this one off now. Was not expecting that to happen so soon, but that'll probably has got a few of them for sure. Okay. And let's see. Any knockouts so far? It does not seem that way. Melting Cat, go and do some melee on Broker, Penske. Still have John the Butcher, I believe. Herb, if you can, go and work on Ioe the Assassin, but you might want to take some help for the Assassin, so go ahead and take Unibolt Witchy right there. Brandon is still fighting it out over here. Okay. Go and give him a hand over here, and Snez, you go and work on, let's say, John the Butcher, for instance. And then Bro Kick, if you can, go and give him more help with that Assassin right there. I'm a little bit terrified what's going to happen here. And then what's going on the top side over here. Tynan, the developer of the game, is getting pretty much wrecked over here. And let's see. Oh, we have a knockout. Oh shit. Batman, can you go and rescue Precog or capture him? Mangina, you go and start melee attacking this person. Harry, if you could do the same. Arson, go and work on this fat motherfucker over here, and then you go work over there. Moldat, if you can, go work on this Illuminator, and then you go work on, I don't know, this guy over here. Okay, so that person is dead. Batman, rescue or capture this person before they get knocked out, please. Uh-oh, what just happened? Who? Herb? Herb, what happened? Herb, you went down by the magician? Why? Where is Herb? I can't even see him. Herb? Herb? Where's Herb? I'm sorry, Herb, I can't save you, but I can, oh, there you are. Okay, Melting Cat, can you, rescue Herb? I know it's kind of a lot of people there. Snez, don't catch fire. Go and, I don't know, work on Zachary the barkeep right there, I'd imagine. Uh-oh. Penske, stop shooting people in the fucking face. Go and melee attack, this person, I imagine. There you go. Doing good here. Penske, you're about to catch fire too, so you need to really move soon enough. Okay, don't shoot people in the face. There's a lot of you kind of hung out right there, so you might, you know, shoot yourself by mistake. How's Batman doing with that individual? Oh, Batman already has him in there. Good. Good, good, good. How are we doing over here with the rest of these guys? Uh-oh, they're shooting at us from the outside, which is no good. Mangina, if you can, how about you start, trying to head towards that guy along with Harrius as well. And I guess those guys just decided to knock their person out. Moldat, see if you can start working on this scientist right here. Batman is freed up now, so Batman, go and start working on, hopefully, this person here. I gotta make sure that some of these guys don't have, like, frag grenades. Uh-oh. Mikey is about to die. Oh no, Mikey, run. Oh, Mikey's knocked out. I didn't see that. That was worried about. I was like, no, frag grenades could be an issue here. Rescue Mighty Mikey, somebody. Alright, everybody else is pretty much booking it, though. Moldat is trying to still do some work over here. Ooh, Mangina, if you can. Start melee attacking this quack over here. Oh, Mangina. Oh, there you go. And then, Moldat, stop. Stop what you're doing and actually shoot at, this motherfucker over here. And then Batman, if you can, go and melee attack this guy. Don't shoot Batman, though. How are we doing with here? Harrington the Quack. Oh, god damn it. This guy's just gonna book it. I don't think we're gonna be able to catch up to this man. Batman, come on, Batman. Catch up to him, Batman. Yeah, good job, Batman. And, oh, by the way, you guys could pretty much go and start, getting yourself, militarized along with all of you guys here as well. There's a lot of fights to be taken care of, as a matter of fact, and Mighty Mike is going to be put to bed to get rest real soon enough, and then we ended up killing these people as well. So, no big problem here. The only problems with the fires. Alright, there we go. And now we have Precog over here. Precognition, probably, and Prisoner. Try to recruit. Friendly chat. There you go. Alrighty, so we still have a lot of clearing up to do, though. That's for sure. Okay. And Soldier need to break who? Melting Cat. Oh, my bad, Melting Cat. Oh, we lost 2 people. I forgot that Mighty Mikey and Herb went down. And Harry, you could pretty much go in and do your thing now. Alrighty, guys, so another good raid. We did get 2 of our guys injured. One of them was kind of my mistake, for sure, and the other one was kind of like not paying attention. But at least we got another person that we're going to be renaming real soon enough, so that's always good. And again, if you enjoyed the video, I encourage you to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Really easy to do, and the support really means a lot. I will continue with the questions next episode, though, for sure, so don't worry about that. I still have to go through a lot. Unfortunately, I kind of got stuck with this raid, and I had to micromanage it around, so we will definitely go back to the questions, finish them up for sure in the next video. So once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.